I've been a Reverend Horton Heat fan since the 90s, and I've been, going to their shows quite a bit throughout my life. When I lived out in Richmond, Virginia, I oftentimes was the driver for lunch. I'd take a couple of gals out to lunch with me. And one time I said, hey, I'm going to pop in some Reverend Horton Heat. And one of the gals in the car said, I don't want to listen to religious music. I said, oh, girlfriend, obviously you've never heard them before. So here's So this one was at the observatory. I've seen him at the House of the Blues, the observatory. I've seen him out in Richmond. I've seen him in multiple locations at fairs and all kinds of shit, right? This one was the night, I think, that my son went into the mosh pit and he hurt his head, so we had to leave early. So we missed the headliner. I can't remember who it was. But I don't think they were the headliner that night, actually. That night, also, I can't remember the name of the band he was in. There was a dude there that was, one of my friend's cousins was in one of the original goth bands from the 70s. He got hired later, though, I think he played bass. He was like a replacement musician after somebody retired. And, I had met him before doing one of these, what are they called? Hound Hash Harrier runs. Because she was really into that. And so when she came down for her birthday, she wanted to do one up by Long Beach. And he and I both came along, and neither of us are runners. Although he was more physically fit than me, because he was, constantly out touring and doing this sort of stuff. But we did meet up with him, and he took us back into the VIP area, took some pictures with us. I just don't know where those pictures are anymore. And I can't remember the name. I cannot remember the name of the band, but it's one of the original goth bands that he was in. If I figure it out, I'll like update the description or something. That is not Reverend Horton Heat. That is one of the other bands. It was like a festival of bands that day, and they had a couple different rooms, and this was the smaller room, and I can't remember the name of that band, but my son and I were in that room for quite a while because they were really good. I just don't remember who they are. That just repeats. That one's really interesting because they're I can't remember their name either, but they are a goth rockabilly band. So his bass is shaped like a coffin, right? And they have a bunch of crossover songs that are really good. And I just can't, I've seen too many bands in my lifetime to remember them all, you know? But I'm fairly certain I've got a few songs on my playlist from that band. And I've seen them in multiple locations too. So that is the one that my friend's cousin, he was in that band. But I just can't remember who they are. I'm sorry, you guys. So he's in the center of the frame right now. He was the bassist in that band, and this is a classic goth band from the 70s that has replaced musicians through time, from people retiring and needing to have new musicians. And he was in this band, and that's how I knew him, was through one of my best friends from high school. I think his name was Branddon or something like that. It's been a long time. What's this? Is this a picture? Yeah, this is just a picture. Oh, that's a messed up picture. Okay. So that's what I have. I probably have more, but I can't find all of it all at once, right? And that's just one night. That's one concert experience for me. But I've seen most of these bands play all over the place, right? And I've been to many, many more bands than this. And that's why it's hard for me to remember and catalog everything I've actually seen. Because I've seen so much. I've seen a lot, right? Anyhow, that is, I just found it hilarious that Michelle said that to me. I don't want to listen to religious music. Okay, girlfriend.
will have to